Karibu sana. Welcome everybody. This is Politics Today hapa Science TV. My name is Jonas Simba. Our sign language interpreter today is Irene Chebiwot. My God, I've started on a high note. We are with Maureen Okal. Karibu Maureen.
Nashukuru.
Asante. Give us your views today on 0111, as usual, 980384, Blind, Jonas Simba, Facebook, and TikTok. Keep following these shows every Thursday, 8 p.m. Bila kufail. Every Thursday, 8 p.m. Wherever you are, karibu sana in the cities of Kenya, in the rural areas. Watu wa Kitale, I am waiting for your views. Kuna wakati mulikuwa mnanitumia my comments. What's your views down there, Kitale? Jamboni, Hamjamboni. Whoever is watching from around Nairobi, we need your opinion. Watu wa Kiserian Maureen, watu wa Ngong, watu wa Rongai, watu wetu. Umoja, there was a time we used to get a lot of comments from Umoja. Na ule fan wetu wa Kahawa West, there was a lady, I've just forgotten your name. Leta hizo comments. There's a lady who kept giving us her comments from Kahawa West. Ebu nikumbushe jina yako. Lillian Rain. Maureen says tuma ma opinions leo. Lillian Rain, wherever you are.
A great supporter of this program.
Yes. Hawa wanaitwa wafuasi sugu. Alafu kuna wale wananifuatanga tu kwa mastage ya matatu. Kuna wale wananifuatanga kwa masupermarkets. Mnajijua, mnajitambua sana. So give your views 0111980384. Start with the word politics. Itanisaidia sana so that you can give your comments in there. Maureen, how was your week? Maureen Okal, director Smile na Toto. Did I get that right?
Yes.
How was your week?
My week has been good.
Okay.
I am grateful to God.
Have you registered as a voter? What a question.
Mi hata najiita long sir. I've been there and there. I registered long time ago.
Is the process going on? Have they started a fresh kind of voter registration?
Yes, the government rolled out the exercise, but unfortunately, there is a very low turnout of people.
Could it be lack of information? Watu hawajui?
That could also be one thing that we cannot assume. But again, unajua Mkenya ni Mkenya tu. Sometimes we do our things last minute. And I'm glad that the government saw the need to let people just come out and do the registration.
Right.
Because you can imagine that the report that was given was that the people that are expected to register are around 3.8 million.
How many emergency?
Definitely ni your group, because I heard them say that the ages they are expecting to register was is or was the ages between 18 to around 58.
Okay.
Yes.
So majenzis wako pale.
So majenzis, millennials, watu wako pale wengi sana.
Okay.
Then the other one that was what should a 58-year-old be doing without a voter's card, or umekuwa mpaka 58 years na hujai register?
It's some kind of despair. Just as unaweza kuchoka, you don't see any change. Because the question comes here, Maureen. Are we in the right, have we been in the right hands of leadership? Right from independence, there's been the rise of all manner of things, especially corruption. Especially corruption. Imefika mahali, the 58-year-olds and above, maybe because of kujua what has been there before, you reach a point where you just say, we've not been in the right, you go the easy way. The easy way, of course, ni kuachana tu na your story. I always advise people, do the right thing, however difficult it is. Go and vote. That's the right thing. But the easy thing is just to let it go. Wachana na hii maneno. What do you think? Ukieka mtoto kwa mkono ya mtu mwenye, they really don't care. You see what I mean? They take advantage of the baby and all manner of things. It is just a matter of time. Mtoto atakonda, I don't know what other things children suffer from. You are the director, Smile Natoto.
Atakufa.
Yeah. Yeah, you are the director, Smile Natoto. So you know the issues of children. So Kenyans, I would liken them to that kind of thing. Probably wamekwa mikononi ya the wrong caretakers for long. Mpaka wame give up. Watu wamekonda and stuff like that. Am I right to think that way?
I'll blame two people here.
Right.
The reason unaweza sema mtu amedespair.
Yes.
And having wrong leaders. I blame the Wanjiku, I blame the Omolo, okay. I blame Jonah, I blame Mwananchi.
Okay.
But at the same time, I blame the leader.
Okay.
I'm telling you, we are living in a very complicated nation. And sometimes I ask myself, who bewitched Kenya? Who bewitched us? My people are so beautiful. Okay. My people are good. And when I take it back just a little bit, we are thinking about being in the right hands of the leaders.
Yes.
Then you make me think about our forefathers.
Okay.
And I'm asking myself, did we really come from these people? Are we a generation that they bore?
Okay.
Because it is from our forefathers,
yes,
that we got independence. You remember?
Yes.
These people fought so hard to make sure ya kwamba wamefukuza wanaitwa mabeberu.
Yes,
Ama wabeberu.
You can even say mapepo.
Yes. Wakafukuza mapepo yale wakoloni, you get?
Yeah.
And then when they were doing this, they knew that we have a people that belong here.
Yeah.
These are our sons and daughters that we must fight for. And make sure that when they come, is stable to enjoy just being in your country, your motherland. And then the sons that they bore, wrong sons.
Okay, we eat ourselves, for lack of a better word. We eat ourselves. Look at corruption. Corruption being the main issue here. Of course, we've had issues like tribalism. Marginalization, we have a right. People with disabilities, women, people with disabilities, even children. Everyone has a right to participate in public affairs of the country. But let's look at the issues of corruption, for instance, and tribalism. We have elections coming in November. Yeah, we have elections on November 27th.
The by-election.
Yeah, the by-elections coming. We have the voter registration exercise. I saw something by some leaders, including Rigathi Gachagwa's plea to people to go and register as voters. Whenever we get to the election seasons, it's like all hell breaks loose. Ni kana kwamba we start feeling like this is our opportunity to make money. You keep talking to us here in these shows about Kenyans affinity to money. Is that where the rains began to beat us? The affinity for money. Whenever we get into leadership, it is for the wrong reasons. Our motives are always very, very focused around money. Am I right to think this way? Probably that's where we are bedeviled. And even right now, as we are approaching elections, it is starting to look like, where is it that I can go? Have you heard of, for example, the meeting Jubilee had the other day? Uhuru Kenyatta seems to be leaving the Jubilee Party to Matiang'i. That is in public domain. Yeah, Matiang'i now will become the official leader of Jubilee Party. Jeremiah Kioni, part and parcel of Jubilee. There is the push from the Rigathi team.
Then there is Jubilee 1 and Jubilee 2.
Absolutely. Yeah, then you see the Rigathi team seems to be pushing for Kalonzo. There seems to be a push from the Rigathi team for Kalonzo. There seems to be a push from the Uhuru team for Matiang'i. Already you can see that is already Mrima in 2. You see, does that remind you of around 1991, thereabout, where we had Mwai Kibaki and Kenneth Matiba, all coming from Mrima. and we had two camps. And again, there is the issue of ODM having two camps. I don't know if you've heard that.
Yes.
Yes, it came from Rigathi Gachagua.
Yes. And the camp for...
Yes, he said the Junet Mohammed's team,
yes,
that pushes for broad-based, and then there is the other group by Sifuna and the like, whenever things are bad. You know, that was an allegation from Rigathi about ODM.
Yeah.
Already, that tells you, people are looking at a place where ni nani anaingia kwa serikali. It's not about which team has values. Ni nani ataingia kwa serikali. And always, it is for money. Am I wrong to think that way?
You are not wrong.
Right.
And I still repeat, it was even confirmed by the former Deputy President, Rigiji.
Yes.
That Kenya is a company.
Okay.
So kila mtu pale akona interest, na interest ni kufanya biashara.
Okay.
I'm telling you, we're in a very pathetic condition, a pathetic situation in Kenya. And I blame Kenyans, including me. Okay. Because there is this tendency, I don't know who will ever do this kind of civic education, ndio watu waache mchezo.
Right.
There is a tendency that when these people that are already there, the politicians, let me call them so.
Yes.
The moment they start doing their ukarabati wakiwa pale juu, I'm talking from the realignments now that you're giving me.
Yes.
This one teaming up with this so that this and this and this happen.
Yes.
One, just to know that parties are always funded. Yeah, they have the government gives them money, you know, from the registrar of political parties.
Yes.
Parties are funded.
Exactly.
So one, parties are created so that you can find funds, so long as you meet the requirements. Hata wewe, Mr. Jonah, you can just create a party and then you make sure that you have enough followers and they register. And
yeah,
then,
I'm told right now to sell a party is 15 million.
Look at that.
Yeah.
So one, it is for business. Two, this business, I keep saying and I'll repeat, is for friends, family, and relatives.
Oh my God.
So after now, the party has been formed.
Yes.
This very party, people will be at the mercy of the party. You want to join a party?
Right.
Yeah, you must be. And do you know people? You remember the word, do you know people? You must know people. So that's why I'm telling you that Kenyans will always follow after money. And again now, after this confusion is made, because right now they are so busy, ODM, Jubilee, they're just putting a lot of clouds on our heads, such that we are not able to think about the real issues that are eating a Kenyan.
Right.
Then now what happens? Tribalism comes in.
Absolutely.
Because when you talk of a Jubilee party, you are thinking of Kikuyu. When you're talking of ODM party, you're thinking of Luo.
Yes.
When you're thinking of Zawaluya Nigani.
Malala is in trouble. Malala seems to be pushing for a united front. There is the issue of Eugene in the opposition. There's the issue of Oparanya, you know, in the government. There's the issue of Mukhisa Kitui being the united opposition spokesperson.
Yes.
And you know, the place of Malala, you know. By the way, you've spoken about something that, can't we learn from history? Remember the year 1991, President Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi, when people were pushing for the repealing of the Section 2A, for multi-parties to come in. There was the issue of money at play. I don't know, you remember YK92? So much money, you remember? That is when Jerome, by the way, do you remember? Maybe I should ask you that question. Yeah,
I've read it from history.
Okay, at least I was there.
Yeah, but they are documented. There? No, I wasn't.
I was there. I was there, but I was much, much younger.
I was also very young.
I must have been around Form 1. I was in Cabernet High School.
I was still in primary.
Yeah.
I just started schooling.
I remember watching that thing from Cabernet High School. By the way, President Moi was the chairman of the board of governors of that school. I left that school and joined Kakamega High School, but I was in Cabernet High School. So that time, I remember there was a lot of money. And Moi knew that money works. You know, Youth Kenya 92 moved around with Kanu Youth Wingers. Yeah. And it seems like Kenyans, whenever we are around elections, we speak money.
That's the sad part of it. So it is money exchanging hands from the aspirant to the voter. And then the voter messes up his life. That's why I keep saying, and some of these things I think that I'll keep talking about them because they get me to the same point of start.
Right.
I said that Kenyans, we have very high affinity for money. But again, we do very small business, very cheap business.
Right.
Because you can't sell a destiny just for little money that comes to you as an individual.
Sounds like selling a birthright.
Excess. Yes. Umechukua excess, Mr. Jonah.
Right.
As the rest are left to share very little or they have nothing at all to take from.
Right.
Simply because I took very little. Wewe, Mr. Jonah, you are an aspirant. And then you give me 100 shillings or 50.
Yes.
I sing you. Then I take you to be my leader. I told you.
I wish I
you
had
have
200
put me there.
Here. I could give you right now so that you start singing.
I will not.
Okay.
I will not because I don't want to sell my birthright.
Okay.
So Kenyans are always constantly selling their birthrights. Kenyans are people that don't even think, hii kitu ninafanya
have you ever heard
inanipeleka
of the
wapi?
In Kenya, everyone has a prize. There is a prize for everyone who matters.
Let me tell you.
And there is a prize. It's like everyone is bribable.
Very true. And that is why you are talking of you're eating one another.
Yeah.
History also has it that the former president is later, Julius Nyerere, alisema ya kwamba Kenya is a nation that is called man eat man society.
Okay.
And that thing has lived with us. Mimi ninataka nikue president ama ninataka nikue governor.
Right.
My work is to gather everything that belongs to all Kenyans. Nijiweke. You get?
Okay.
And sometimes I even wonder, we are human beings. Hizi vitu naenda nazo wapi?
Yeah. You know,
unazipeleka wapi?
You just need a roof over your head, maybe a car, maybe one bed.
If in a day, Mr. Jonah, even tumbo peke yake ukilisha, you can only take enough. There is a place where God will cut that appetite out. You can't want any more.
Is this what the Gen Zs were pushing for? Fighting the greed within governance?
Yes. Because you can imagine the people that were there before. I keep telling you, I think some of these things I'll always repeat.
Yes.
That we have a responsibility, Mr. Jonah.
Right.
For anybody that comes after you and for everybody that you're living in the same space.
Yes.
Like even today, I'll tell you, I have a responsibility for you. You have a responsibility for me.
Yes.
Let us be one another's keeper. But Kenyans have corrupted their minds and our hearts are seared that we cannot even feel for a fellow human being.
Whoever has more money gets their way.
Yes. They get their way. And imagine, this money is also not even theirs. This is money that you have robbed your countrymen.
Okay.
And it makes me cry. I don't know who I'll ever cry to, but I think that God is watching, God is seeing. And
right.
I love God because he has a way of always just making sure that he can I tell you a verse in the Bible? If you read.
Okay, I know Muslims are also watching, so with the permission, maybe just go ahead. Say the
permit
verse.
me.
And
okay, but God is God overall.
God
is God overall.
You don't quote it out of context.
Yes.
Yes.
God is God overall, and then to all.
Okay.
So even Muslims, they do not have a different God.
And
God
many
is
other
just
religions
one.
are also watching. But go
I
ahead.
know.
Yeah.
Every human being believes that there is a God.
Right.
I always wonder.
Kenya is very much Christian. A huge population is Christian.
Is Christian. And that's why I asked you one day that how can it be that it is documented we are 85% Christian.
Yeah.
And we are the ones that are running this nation down.
There was a time when so much money was dished to churches.
Yes.
Nothing wrong about that. You can't.
And you know, let me tell you, I was also part and parcel of that.
Correct.
I was part and parcel of that.
Yes.
You know, when, just allow me to go there. I know you may not want me to go there, but we are talking. Allow me to go there for our listeners. The president is campaigning
Okay.
the current president.
Yes.
And then visits churches.
Okay.
And the church is thinking, this is our own.
Yes.
It was from that platform that the 85% I'm talking about believed in him, because we thought, oh, when you come and you're our own, let us support you so that you can bring in the values that you are thinking can make this nation better.
That is how it should be.
Yes.
A Christian or a religious person, whatever your religion is, you carry values.
So long as you are God-fearing.
Yes.
That is what we expect of you.
Yes.
Then what happens?
You go the easy way. That's
you
what
get the full
about.
support of the people that think
Yes.
you carry the same values that they do. Inaitwa value leadership.
Right.
Then the moment you are there,
the values go.
Not even the values.
Right.
I'm telling you, we do not know you. We don't know who you are. We knew you when you had the values, but now after you've gotten there now, we do not know who you are. We are confused.
Okay. Okay.
Because the things that you're doing are just contrary to our expectation. It was such a disappointment.
No. But yesterday the president spoke. He said he is did he say he's telling, did you hear that thing about responsible leadership? He's asking everyone to do the right thing, to go back to responsibility.
He did that. I heard it.
Yes.
And let me tell you, when he said that,
yes, I
started thinking about something. I was like, wait a minute. Could it be that our president is also a man under siege? Working with people that, unajua saa zingine Mr. Jonah, you can be meaning so well. Alafu mnani support. Kumbe wakati mnani support, mimi sijui, I'm thinking all of you are genuine. Kumbe niko supported na manyangau.
I'm told there are realities. You fight for presidency until you get into that seat. Then you realize what?
Yes. Niko katikati ya mafisi. Unaona?
Including governors. I'm told that when you enter that seat, you can't operate in a certain way. It's like a trap.
I thought so. And that is why you heard me say the other day.
Yes.
That could we just work together, all of us?
Right.
And insist that the president does what is favorable to Kenyans. Because sometimes when you're working with people that these ones are not happy, which is okay, these ones are happy, unashindwa, utafanya aje? Could it be that the president's mental health is imenyakuliwa na watu? Because Jonah wants this, I want this. I put you there to work. Some sabotage me, yet they are with me.
You know, you're reminding us of the former President Uhuru Kenyatta. Do you remember when he was dealing with corruption? He said he reached a point and the people from the mountain didn't like that statement because he said, munataka nifanyaje? And I remember jokes moving around on TikTok of him saying, munataka nifanyaje? People, especially from his backyard, was saying, you are the president. Now you're telling us munataka nifanyaje. But the reality is, there is that thing you've just said. Munataka nifanyaje.
Yes.
There's a lot of forces that pull you.
I believe so. And I said that I think we should go soft on the president.
Okay.
But again, kumbuka amezingirwa na manyangau. Kila mtu anataka. That's why I was telling you the other day ya kwamba Kenya ni kama tulienda tukawinda, tukapata spoil.
Okay.
But sasa kila mtu anairarua vile yeye ndiye anataka, because you have inside here you have people who are selfish, inside here you have people who do not even know anything about value, inside here kila mtu anataka, plus even foreigners.
Yeah, but there is also foreign interest in Kenya.
Foreign interest in Kenya is just too much.
Okay.
So the president anabaki anakaa mahali where hata saa zingine hajijui. Maybe anytime he comes out we're just seeing a shell of a human being that is overwhelmed.
We have received your comments, especially the Deaf Society. They feel like we are rushing here. So we'll take this slowly. Ni huyu guest wetu ananikasirisha hapa. So I keep rushing. Maureen, don't annoy me on set. So that we go pole pole for our deaf viewers to follow. Irene Chebiwot, nitakupeleka mosmos. Is there such a word? Yeah, so that Even the deaf can follow this conversation. We are here. We are an inclusion platform. Science TV is your inclusion platform. My name is Jonah Simba, just in case you didn't know. We are with Maureen Okal, Director Natoto. So, Director Smile Natoto. We were at a point of interests, so much interest in the country. But I want to pose this question to you. The president spoke and said people should go back to responsibility. I want to ask you something about service delivery. Maureen, are we serious when you look at leadership and governance in this country? All sectors, you know, of course, taking cue from what the president was saying, the frustration of governors. You know, they say, you voted me with a manifesto. You know, we've heard that time and time again. But when these governors enter those seats, cabinet secretaries, suddenly they realize that in that ministry, in that county, in that country, there is more than meets the eye. They have to, lazima wacheze ball in a certain way. Saizi, we are into politics more than leadership. Am I right that our service delivery has more than what meets the eye? And what can be done?
Can I start by answering the last question? What
Yes.
can be done?
Exactly.
What can be done, in my view, is that the president should get rid of anybody that is not performing. Because you have been called there to serve the citizen. Let's talk of a case where one has been given room to serve in the Social Health Authority.
Sure.
SHA. Somebody is supposed to be in charge of, I'm just giving example,
Yes.
maybe Ministry of Agriculture. Somebody is supposed to be
The
in
Nairobi show is on right now.
Yes, the Nairobi show is on.
Somebody
That is
should visit it.
agriculture.
Yeah, so many schools going there.
I'm also taking my children there tomorrow. They told me, Mom, school has allowed us, let us go. So I must show my children what happens in Kenya.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is that any office, if you're given any office to serve the citizen there, you're just an individual, mtu moja. You're supposed to serve the many of us, the millions of us Kenyans. And then you want to some people are there, the president is thinking that they're friends, they can help him work.
Yes.
Kumbe they've just positioned themselves there to sabotage so that the opposition can find room and reasons to make noise and say that the president is not performing. Because I wondered, how can I be a president and I deliberately want to make things not work? There must be some force behind all these things. That is my thinking.
Are you exposing something here?
Let me
This
tell
is the
you.
frustration. of
I
governors.
am thinking as a human being, as a concerned citizen of this nation. How can it be, Mr. Jonah, that I have made you maybe the PS for finance,
Yes.
or the minister for finance, like we had before Mr. Mbadi came into finance,
Yes.
and then things are not working? You're giving me, plus the MPs, you sit and you draw bills that are not working for the nation, and the nation is saying this one cannot be passed, and then you want to justify that it has to go through and you're supporting it. Then kumbe, as I'm a president and you are exposing me. So I'm thinking, let me just advise the president, even if I'm not the advisor, sometimes easy advice, ndogo, sometimes they can make sense.
Okay.
I am just thinking that the president needs to sit down and ask himself,
Yes.
the kind of the support system that he has, are they for him or against him? Because you can have somebody like Judas, the Bible, you told me not to mention that here.
Yes.
You are thinking that this is your best man. Kumbe, this man does not have your interest at heart. So anything that you try to do, he's so close to you, knows all the secrets. But he makes sure that he sabotages them. Then it's the same person that runs out to say that you're not performing. So I was thinking,
Right.
if you've been given an office to head, and we are not finding results. Like even right now, a number of Kenyans are complaining that they go to the hospital and SHA is not working, she is not working, whatever. You get?
It's shift actually.
So what happens in such a case? Just get rid of the person that is in charge of the systems, because we want them to work. People are giving their money.
This is a very serious claim. Did the president mention the word sabotage in his speech?
Sometimes back he did, but today he did not. So from his speech, I'm saying that what I got from his speech.
Yes.
You know, when you talk to me, it is me to interpret or to start thinking about what you are saying. Nikajiambia na akiongea hivi. Si inamaanisha he has a heart for these things to work.
Let me ask you a question.
Could it be that the people that are hanging on him, the people that is trusted, are the ones that are bringing him down? Not wanting systems to work in Kenya. Not wanting the economy to do well. Not wanting children to be in school. Could it be? I'm just thinking.
Food for thought. Now, I hope I'm still
and so
not
I'm
running
saying
very fast with
food
the
for
sign
thought,
language
fine. But
interpreter.
allow me again.
Yes.
Allow me again to Paul for interruption.
Yes.
Allow me again to say that, Mr. President, anytime any office you have entrusted with anybody
Yes.
fails to work, that person is just one person against the many Kenyans. So you'd rather get rid of this person, put somebody who will do the job,
Yes.
for the sake of the people. He has a legacy. Let me tell you, 20, 30 years and so many years to come today,
Yes.
Kenya will judge President Ruto in this way.
Definitely.
The people that will be there will definitely not know that there was a President Ruto that they saw. But the things that he will do today, the impact he will create today,
Yes.
are generational.
Yes.
An example again, let me tell you today.
Right.
The president that we had, thank God for him, Mr. Kibaki, made sure that our children went to school. 20 years later, we have a population that was taken to school properly.
Right.
I see the Kenyan child, the Kenyan Gen Z. I am so happy, very informed, knowledgeable. They went to school, and we can see the results of their going to school. But what happens?
Right.
In between here, the industries were taken away. There are no jobs for our children.
Right.
Where do you want them to go to? When they go to Saudi Arabia, when they go to those other countries, they are brought back in coffins.
Right.
So these are the things that are eating us. And I am saying that what we destroy today as a nation,
Right.
these services that we are not concentrating on today, are things that Kenyans are going to cry for, or Kenyans are going to suffer from 50 years from now.
Right.
We are a product of what happened in the last years, some even before we were born. And that is why I dragged in the issue of our forefathers. Had they not fought to take away Mkoloni, Mkenya leo angekuwa wapi?
There is something about a sickness getting into a system. You get what I mean?
Yes.
It takes time for some sicknesses to grow. Take, for instance, corruption. That seems to be the main agenda for Gen Zs. You remember when the Gen Zs were pushing for proper governance?
Yes.
This is their moment. This is their moment to register as voters. Do you agree?
Very, very.
But now comes the question. Kenyan politics, it's like Arsenal and Man U. Take it or leave it. Whenever we get into politics, have you heard of allegations of people in the united opposition are talking to the people in government? You've heard of?
Yes, yes.
Yes. You heard the other day, it's viral, Malala saying that Jeremiah Kioni should come out clearly and speak of one term. There are talks of people in opposition from them themselves saying they are talking. We have betrayers amongst us. You've heard of that. The reason being, is there a difference between politics and governance? This is what the Gen Z seems to be pushing for. But then, whenever you are talking politics in Kenya, you are talking money. Money exchanging hands. It's like politicians are ready for sale. You wouldn't be surprised if people in the opposition are bought, or people in government are bought by the opposition. It can go either way. People in the opposition can be bought by people in government. People in government can be bought by the people in opposition. In the meantime, where does that leave Kenya? Where does that leave governance? Is anyone thinking that as we go to elections now, in November 27, we are thinking of the goodness of Mbere North, Purko, which other places are going, where Malulu Njendi was, Malava, you know, these different areas that are going into elections. Come on, it's your show.
Very complicated inside there. But what I'm thinking is Kenyans, we do so poorly. We do so poorly when it comes to politics. And ni kama huwa tunawekwa kitu. Emotions, you get?
Yes.
And then we start, tunakosa kujijua. Then we wallow so much with things that are not even helping us. When you talk of...
let Maureen fall, so what?
And that is why you also remember, juzi nikikwambia ya kwamba, mimi, this issue of we want to show President Ruto, we want to teach him a lesson. Doesn't, yes.
You're teaching your own country a lesson.
Your president a lesson.
No, when you say that, of course,
when the president himself
yes.
Is not even teaching anybody a lesson. So the lesson that you're supposed to teach the president is this. Mr. President, we have rules and regulations that govern Kenya. Let us remind you of them because you're a human being.
Yes.
Wenda ukasahau na wewe pia, si ndio?
Yes.
Then let us put all these things that are disturbing us. We have their solutions in the laws. Let us follow the law. But Kenya...
Sack a few people, Mr. President.
I said and I repeat and I thank God you're joining me. Whoever is not performing, you cannot sacrifice the whole nation to keep one person. Do away with that person. Mr. Kibaki used to do so. And let me tell you, do you remember that even when Mr. Kibaki, the President Kibaki became president in Kenya,
yes.
What happened to the current president that we have today when he was Minister for Agriculture?
He was sacked.
Yes. Why can't he do the same to other people that are not performing?
But then he was sacked by the Honorable Prime Minister.
He was. Yes. But remember, he was this big supporter of Baba that time.
Yes.
But when Baba felt that I was not going to compromise, I was not going to let Kenyans down because of you.
Yes.
He just told him, sit aside.
And people have known Baba, sorry, my sign language interpreter should forgive me for that. People should know that that is why many Kenyans have always seen Baba as a man of principle. Am I right?
Yes.
Values in leadership. That has been the reason why so many people have been following Baba.
Baba has done well. We have to appreciate. I think Baba and President Kibaki were the only people that I can say today that had the heart of fathers, of our forefathers, those ones that fought to redeem Kenya from manipulations. You get? Only those two people. Otherwise, the rest wamekuwa tu wanafanya tu mchezo. Kwanza, this regime that is there today, walikuwa tu they used to call themselves the Young Turks.
Young Turks.
Yes. When they came into leadership, I'm telling you, they were so excited. Wanararua kila kitu, everything that has been built over very many years.
Yes.
Within a very short time, everything imekuwa torn into pieces. Hata tuelewi. We used to have a group of people kitambo walikuwa naitwa wengine kieleweke na wengine.
Yes.
Those
yes.
ones.
Yes.
So Kenya tulifika mahali akieleweki, tunatangatanga. You know, when we can work together, Mr. Jonah,
yes.
Just sorry for interruption again, so that I don't lose this. When we can work together, so when you are talking of these people in opposition, talking to who, Mr. Rigathi Gachagua, talking to President Ruto, I don't know if there are rumors or whatever they are, but just to make a comment on that. Who is betraying who wants to work with who? I am thinking if they can all put their interests aside, these political and money interests aside,
yes,
and decide to come and work with President Ruto, my friend, will have a very good Kenya. Remember, what happened when Baba and President Kibaki worked together. Every Kenya was in support of their unity. And within a very short time, in a span of 5 years, Kenya had done so well. So if these people, Mimi, I'm not in opposition of their talks. And I would really request the president to allow all of them to come. Hata nilisikia deputy president akisema ya kwamba wanajaribu kutongoza Mr. Kalonzo Musyoka so that he can come on board.
And Kalonzo himself said emissary asijaribu kuingia kwake.
Sasa unaona how hardliners ndio hatutaki. Why can't we work together? We always say that what are our values? One of the values in Kenya is also unity. You get, right. We want to work together in unity. So where is this unity kama kila mtu akona interest zake na anataka atoroke? So when Dr. Ruto is the president,
yes,
mtu anakasirika na sisi anakasirika because Mr. Ruto is not doing well.
Yes.
Anakasirika because ana feel maybe either interests zake are not served in the government there, in the ruling government.
Yes.
So anajifanya amekasirika, anabeba followers wake wanaenda, hii ukora ya Wakenya hii ya politicians, Mr. Jonah. So if all these people can put their interests aside and say, for the sake of Kenya,
yes,
let me tell you, even foreigners will not find room to manipulate Kenya.
Now,
but the moment sisi wenyewe ndio tunajikoroga, tunajimanipulate,
yes,
I have my interest, you have your interest, we are pulling one another down, left, right, and center, Kenya is yet to rearrange itself.
Now,
we will still suffer, the common mwananchi ndiye ataumia in all these dramas.
For the sake of the deaf community, I beg again to interrupt. Yeah, nimeambiwa nisikuingize, nisikukate. Niombe ruhusa.
Yes.
So let me bring this clearly. Now that you've spoken of the former President Mwai Kibaki being a role model of a good president, and he worked with Baba.
Yes.
I'm looking at a team that they had in finance, just as an example. There were many other examples of many other ministries. Do you remember that team? Who was in the Ministry of Finance? One David Mwiraria.
Yes.
You remember? Very polished leader. And then he was collaborating with someone in planning called Oparanya. You remember that team?
Yes.
There was no way we would fail. And then there was another gentleman at Treasury. I don't know who that was. But they used to, I don't know that was Njuguna or who. There was someone at Treasury. Then there was someone at Ministry of Finance. Then there was someone in the Ministry of Planning. It is like these people, when you looked at their team, did you see the way Harambee Stars went for a game the other day?
They were technocrats.
You could see that Benedict McCarthy put his mind on selecting a team. No wonder they impressed so many people in Kenya and internationally. If you looked at Raila and Uhuru and Mwai Kibaki's team, you could almost see that, hey, there was some serious thought. Am I right?
Very right.
Where are we right now?
Quacks.
Sorry for using. Okay. I wish I never asked you.
Excited people. Let me just say it, Mr. Jonah. Itatusaidia, because those are the things that we don't work with in Kenya. Those are the words we don't embrace. We are not calling a spade and a spoon a spoon. Then tomorrow,
yes,
we are sinking. Let me tell you, the people today that are in leadership, in quotes, are just excited quacks.
I did not say that word. Viewers,
I have said it.
The views of the guest.
Because,
yes,
you know, when you are a quack,
yes,
it means that you are not genuine. You are not approved. You have not learned the thing. You do not have the interest of the patient at heart. All that you are doing is to serve your own interests. And what happens when you're a quack doctor? KMPDUC will do away with you. And this is what...
Dons are outside. Okay, sorry.
And this is why I was telling you that Mr. Ruto, our president, should just sit down and get away of doing away with the baggage people that are excited around him. Yet, they will not, nobody will remember them. Anybody that has worked with Mr. Ruto now, wale wenye ameappoint wakuje wamsaidie in those ministries, in those, you know, anybody that is there today, my friend, when we'll be judging Kenya later on,
we will remember Ruto.
We will remember Ruto.
But there is a point to note here.
Yes.
When they do well, they will be remembered. You remember Mishuki?
Yes.
And then Mishuki came during that time of Raila. And
you remember Professor Magoha?
Okay, I'm pushing you to the days of Mwai Kibaki and Raila. There are people who you remember. You remember Mishuki.
Yes.
During that time, you remember Mwiraria. You remember Oparanya during those times.
Yes.
We used to have serious team.
People of impact. Carried Kenya in their hearts.
We miss those days.
Wanted Kenya to change.
Someone should tell Mr. Ruto, we miss. It's not that we don't have them. These talents are here.
You know,
now, yesterday when the president was talking about responsibility, do leaders, did we hear Mwai Kibaki reminding Mwiraria and his team of responsibility? Mishuki. In fact, these people were people who had their own ways. They could not be reminded. They knew it. Mishuki knew what he needed to do. Go on.
They loved Kenya. They loved their country. They were true patriots. They were fighting for a better Kenya.
Yeah.
And that is why we saw the impact that they created. They gave Kenyans peace and the opportunity to thrive. That is what we don't have today. And I'm not saying that it is the president that is not doing well.
Yeah.
Where he could not be doing well is understanding the people that is carrying on board. They are the ones that I would say are not doing right. He needs to check.
Okay.
Yes.
Well said. That's it, viewers. We have been with Maureen Okal. Oh my, what a show. Director Smile na Toto. Be the Toto. Let him... 0111980384. Give your views right there. My name is Jonas Simba. Our sign language interpreter has been Irene Chebiwot. See you next week on Politics Today. Thank you, Maureen.
Welcome, Mr. John.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.